Gary, I'm not sure what to say after a game like that. Certainly the second half, it just looked as though there were maybe 13 players on the pitch, but none of them were communicating and skill levels deserted them.
No, I cannot defend that. I cannot defend it. As good as they were last week, to come back with 10 points down with 15 minutes to play, I thought, they showed some real spirit and some enterprise and some guts, if you like. And today I thought we were just bereft of it, and I'm still in shock, I have to be honest with you, seeing that performance come, because everything about it was inept. Passing, skill levels were shocking. Defence, well, we didn't defend at all. And we got off to a perfect start. With our first attacking set, we scored a nice try, and then from there on it we're all downhill. And we've come up against a team that, in my book, that were just more enthusiastic and ran harder than we did and tackled a little bit harder than we did. And at the end of the day, this game's got a bad habit of kicking you up the backside when you least expect it, and that's certainly what's happened today.
Is it a little bit of overconfidence on some of the players' parts after a good win last week at Oldham, and maybe not taking the opposition as seriously as they possibly could have done?
I like to hope not. I'd like to hope not, because we're not good enough to think like that. So if there is a bit of that, then that's a disrespect of the opposition from my team, and I don't like that. I think that's not right. At the end of the day, nobody's going to come here and just let us walk all over them. They worked hard for their points, and as soon as they got a couple of points or 12-6 up, you could see that they had a sniff of something that was going to happen, and they never lost the lead from there on in. So we were always chasing the game, and their tails were up, and just some very, very poor basic defending, terrible skill levels. So we looked like 13 blocks that had just been thrown together at one point. So yeah, massively disappointing.
Looking at how you pick players up now, because there's the 1895 Cup next week against another tough opposition in Workington. Again, just coaching changes often gets that rebound and extra performances. How do you lift players for this now?
I think they've got to look from within themselves, haven't they, the players? It's their responsibility. I think they need to have a look at themselves. I have to say, I thought Josh Tonks played his heart out today. I thought he ran his blood to water, but I don't think there's many more on that field that I can pay a tribute to. I thought they were very disappointing. But they've got to have a little bit of self-belief and just have a bit of self-critical, if you like, and have a look at what they've put up today, because I don't think anybody in that change was happy with that. There's reasons for it, obviously, and we'll have to dissect that on Tuesday when we get the players back in and have a look on review. But hopefully, if the players have got any pride in the performance and any pride in this club and any pride in the shirts, they'll turn up into training next week and try and put it right against Workington, and that's all we can do. And that's the beauty of sport, innit? You always get another opportunity, and we've got another opportunity next week, and it's up to them players. We'll do whatever we do as a coaching staff, but the players have probably got to look from within and find a performance.
I know it's difficult after a game like that to come out and face cameras or supporters and anything else, but hopefully next week can put things right again and have a better game next week.
It's one of them, Ian. You've got to take the rough with the smooth, and it's all right having a slap on the back and all the plaudits when you go away to Oldham and Doncaster and win, but in the same token, when you put up a poor performance like that, you've got to be able to take a slap in the face, and that's the way it is. That's the nature of the job, and we all know when teams win, it's how good the players are. When teams lose, it's how poor the coaches. But I've been around long enough to say I'm not going to let that bother me. I'm just going to carry on and do my job, and hopefully we can get something out of them next week. But everybody's entitled to their opinion, but I'd be finding it really difficult to argue with anybody's opinion that thought we played well today.
Okay, well, all the best for next week, and let's see how that happens with a week off from the league, and see if we can readdress everything.
Cheers, Ian.
Thank you.
Thank you.